Hello everyone, so I'm going to go over what I've done to the bike so far in the last couple of days. So, to start off, I redid some of the brake assembly stuff. This is painted with high temperature caliper paint. Same for these. These speed sensor and this are plasti dip so I can peel them off later. This will not peel off. This is plasti dip. This is not, but either way I think it all looks really great. I'm going for this kind of look. The gaiters here look really great in my opinion. I did not put this back on, but I'm really considering it. It sits right here, but there are also some metal rings and rubber gaskets that go in between. Now the issue I have is that this is not big enough to go around the other piece that I showed you guys earlier. The handlebar needs to be about 35 millimeters. It's 33 to make that work. So I could put those guys back on there and then I could have a spot for my headlight. Or I can build another headlight mounting somehow. Maybe something that connects here and goes back up here, like just a piece of, like a bar of metal or something. Maybe a piece of sheet metal. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I think I'm gonna make it look really great. But so far, I'm really pleased with this bike at this moment. I love the handlebars on it. I love the gaiters. I love the paint. Oh man, this bike looked really bad when I got it. I mean, it looked okay. It looked old, but it's really getting there. I mean, the carburetors are looking fantastic. I still haven't fired the bike yet at all. I'm gonna get on this bike and actually show you guys the point of view of riding it. Oh man, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. I'm pretty sure I put this together incorrectly. There's a space here, but I'm gonna go back and fix this a little later. I just wanted to kind of get it where I wanted it to be for riding. There were a couple people that mentioned that I might have on the GS resources forums that I might have some issues with space. I mean, it's good. My hand, plenty of clearance. Even if I wanted to start it from here, I can. And then, oh gosh, I have to rock it back to this. It's on the center stand. Well, same thing here. So I mean, I could even still push the horn, but I don't have any clearance issues. I'm really happy about that. It feels more natural for me to be leaning forward because I'm very tall. I'm like 6'4", versus the way it was before, which was just uncomfortable for me. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions about this or anything you'd like to see me do to it, I mean, please let me know. I think I'm gonna take those back springs and make them black. I'm not sure. I might order 35 millimeters and then put all that back together just to kind of have it on there and then paint it all a little bit. I'm just not entirely sure what I want to do about it yet. Hello. So, look at this beautiful machine. So what I did here is I did a few more modifications to it since the last video, and I wanted to kind of go over what I did. So in the last video I was discussing what I wanted to do with this and how I was going to mount the headlight. So what I ended up doing is I took all the front end apart again, and took a long time, a couple hours, and it was a real pain in the ass. But what I did was these guys were too long because they went up to here previously, so I cut them. I cut them with a hacksaw down to here. Now, this is where I fucked up. I cut the wrong side again, being an idiot, not paying attention, so there is an extra cut here. So I just put the piece of metal back and put it all together best I could. But there is no wiggle room. I mean, it does not move. I'm very happy with it. It's holding the headlight in. I think it looks great. I think it looks really awesome. I think it looks really aggressive. I think it looks very stylish and very low profile. It doesn't look like it stands out. It looks rugged. Looks like if I were to get a pair of nubby tires, you can go off-road with this thing, no problem. Let me give you guys just a quick view from the front here. Look at that. Man, this is my first motorcycle. First motorcycle I've ever worked on. First motorcycle I've ever sat on. First motorcycle I've ever owned. And I've never driven a motorcycle. So, first time for everything. So just so you guys know, if you say you can't do something, you sure can. I have looked all of this information up on YouTube. I've looked it all up on Google. I've asked around on forums. The information is out there, guys. You just have to go find it. You have to self-motivate yourself to get it done. I mean, look at what I've done compared to what it was just months ago. You can do it too, guys. Get out there and make something. I hope to see you guys make some more stuff on your videos.